Hi, and welcome to the Butler Buzz. I'm your host, Kate Stutz, and I'm sitting here with Dana Hayes from the Butler County Alliance for Children. Dana, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So it's pretty exciting to hear that you guys have a brand new facility that you'll have a grand opening at pretty soon.
We do.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I hear that it's beautifully decorated, and we've had some volunteers that were painting these beautiful murals in your new building.
Yep, we have Paul Means and Diane Smith have been painting a mural in the hallway, and you did an interview with Paul a few weeks ago and
Right.
showed the mural. And then we also have someone making a tree in our medical room so that the medical room will have more of a jungle theme. There are some animals hidden within the tree, so the kids will have something to look for during their medical exams as a distraction.
Oh,
And
that's
that's
a great
fun.
idea. That's a
And
great
it looks great. Yeah, and we have someone that's going to be working on making us a donor recognition tree and in one of our conference rooms. So there's a lot going on.
Yeah, it sounds like you're really putting it together. So can you tell us about where it's located?
So the new facility is at 101 Mahood Road in Butler, which is directly across the street from the Unionville Fire Hall.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of going towards Slippery Rock then.
Yes, right off on Route 8, right at the intersection of Route 8 and Unionville Road.
Okay. And then can you tell us a little bit about what you have going on for your grand opening?
Sure. So on Thursday, April 29th, we're going to start the grand opening at 4 p.m. And so on the 29th, it'll be from 4 until 7, which we know it'll probably go a little longer than 7. And at 6 o'clock, we're going to have a ribbon cutting and more of a formalized ceremony with some speakers and some presentations. But from 4 until 6, people are welcome to come and take tours of the facility and meet the staff and meet our volunteers. We've had a lot of just local volunteers as well. Some missionaries from the Latter-day Saints Church have been coming since October to help. And some students from Slippery Rock have been coming every week to help. So you'll get to meet all the people that have helped bring this together.
Oh,
And
wonderful.
we're going to have it catered that day. There's someone offered to cater it for us.
That was generous.
Yes. And then on Friday from 11 to 7, we'll have another day of grand opening. That'll be a little bit more family focused for hopefully, as long as the weather cooperates, we'll have some activities outside with some of our partner agencies for the kids to participate in. And you can learn more about their services as well. And then come inside and take a tour of the building. And again, meet the volunteers and the staff and our board. Our board members will be here as well.
Oh, okay, great. So if someone wanted to volunteer with you, what would be the process to go about that application?
They can call us initially and let us know, or send us an email and reach out to us and let us know what they would be interested in helping with, or what skills that they have that they want to offer to the center. And then if we're able to use them to benefit the center, we absolutely want to do that. At our old facility, it was too small for us to have volunteers. We didn't have anywhere for them to sit or separate them from the families, but now we can do that. So we're interested in talking to people. We're interested in hearing how people volunteer at other organizations, because again, this is new for us.
Sure.
So we're interested in hearing. We have, of course, fundraising events and community events that people can help with. But also right here at the center, we're hoping people can come help.
Oh, that's great. That's great that you can actually have more people come and help you out too. So I'm sure you'll get some more people coming in. So if someone can't volunteer and they still want to help you out, what is the best way to go about doing that?
We always need supplies. We need cleaning supplies. We need copy paper, Kleenexes, toilet paper, furniture. We're still gathering some furniture. There's just a lot of ways, helping us spread the word about our mission, and maybe, putting up signs in places outside of where the staff live so that we can spread our information out throughout the community.
Right. I did notice the pinwheels are set out, and those
Yep.
are really eye-catching and cheerful.
Yeah, we had 2,500 pinwheels to hand out, and we've handed out 2 boxes so far. So
Oh,
we're
good.
probably down to maybe about 800 that we have left. So if anyone
Oh, wow.
is interested in having a pinwheel garden at their home, April's Child Abuse Prevention Month, and the gray or silver and blue pinwheels represent happy childhood. So you're seeing those popping up around Butler County, and we have those here at the new location at 101 La Hood Road. So if anyone wanted some of those, they can stop. We're usually here at 8:30, 8:30 to 4:30 at least. Sometimes in the morning, we get here a little bit later if we have stuff we have to pick up or places we have to go before we come to work. But definitely by 9, someone's always here.
Okay. So before we go, Donna, can you just give us like maybe your website so we can get into contact with you?
Sure. It's www.butlercountycac.org. And then we also have a Facebook page. It's under Butler County Alliance for Children.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for being with us tonight, and congratulations on your fantastic new building and all the things that you're going to be able to accomplish now.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Have a good night.
You too. Thanks.
We'll be right back with our next guest.
Your world can change in an instant. But what if this could have been avoided? With monitored smoke detectors from Guardian Protection, our 24/7 monitoring immediately alerts you and first responders when needed. Because keeping your family and home safe is our #1 priority. Life is challenging, but keeping your family safe shouldn't be. Guardian Protection. Call 1-800-PROTECT and let us protect your world.
Hi, and welcome back. I'm sitting here with Karen Dunn with the Butler VA. Karen, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you. So I'm really excited to learn about some virtual classes that the Butler VA is putting on for our veterans.
Right. We have several options now, but I am happy to say that some of our options have returned back to face-to-face.
Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah, so we're getting a little bit back to whatever that normal is going to be. So, but we do have some options still available through our what's called VVC. It's VA Video Connect, and it's kind of like FaceTime for anybody that hasn't used it yet. Just like we're doing right now, and having the conversation through the computer, through your smartphone, an iPad, anything that they have. If our veterans don't have something like that, then we can issue it to them. They get an iPad that is just accessible to our, VA applications. So currently we have a personal trainer that does our virtual classes. Well, it's not really a class, it's one-on-one. So personal training, just like you would go to the gym, they're doing it virtually. So she'll meet with the veteran through the VVC connection and do the personal training that way. It's really a nice way to do it. If the veterans isn't, they're not comfortable with coming in yet, they can still do that training on the VVC connection.
Right. That's great. And that's wonderful that you have that option there for them too. Some of our veterans don't travel. Some people are still concerned with COVID being around.
Right.
Some of them haven't gotten the vaccine yet either, but that's really great that you're offering all these different options. So thank you for that. Can you tell us a little bit about what classes are offered for them?
Sure. So another option through the VVC virtual is called Gentle Stretch. So it's just a low-level yoga class. The veterans can do that obviously from the comfort of their own home. The trainer can do it from the chair or from a seated position on the floor. It just depends on the veteran and how they want to participate in the class. All of our classes are modifiable. So what that means is either you are brand new or you've been there for a long time, although the classes are accessible. So those options are currently what we have for that type of thing. We also have Tai Chi. That's taught by one of our chiropractors, acupuncturists, and also another class taught by one of our kinesiotherapists. So the veterans can participate in Tai Chi, which is a really great, rhythmic, low impact movement, really great for mind, body. There's a little bit of meditative aspect to Tai Chi.
Oh, definitely.
So those two options are available. We have them on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Oh, wonderful. So do you have like a variety of classes that are offered?
We did have more things that were VVC, but like I said, some of them have converted back to face-to-face. We do still have our Facebook cardio class on Mondays. So if someone's interested in jumping on, actually anybody can watch that. You don't have to be a veteran. That's on Mondays at 10 o'clock. So it's just a half an hour. I think it's really great on Mondays. Get your week started off right, and they can just chime in on that. We're probably going to look at maybe doing that a different way moving forward, but currently we're still keeping them because, like you said earlier, some people are just not comfortable with coming in yet. So we want to keep some of those virtual options available.
Great. So for the people that are comfortable coming in, can you tell us what's available for them class-wise?
Yes, we're not back to 100% of what we usually do, but we do have a lot of options. Typically, our wellness centers open a little bit longer, but because of the restrictions and trying to follow the COVID precautions, our wellness center, which is our gym, is currently open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. With a maximum capacity number, which is fine. Right now, we haven't really had an issue. They just call in to sign up for a time slot or just come in and take a chance, and usually it's available. We have just the standard cardio equipment like you would at any gym, just in a lower scale, smaller version. We also have a cardio fitness workout area where we do our classes. So the classes are 4:30 to 5:30, Monday through Thursday. On Mondays, we have yoga. On Tuesdays, we have a martial arts class. Wednesdays is indoor cycling. And then on Thursdays, we have a basic fitness cardio class.
Oh, wow. You have a variety there. That sounds great.
So in addition to those that we have here at our location, we have a really great relationship with the YMCA in Butler. I have worked with them for a long time. They're awesome. They're really about community involvement and, obviously helping our veterans. So we have a class down there on Wednesdays. It's called the RIG. I don't know a better way to explain it other than it's like functional training on sort of like TRX, if anybody knows what that is, using your body weight on this big apparatus. And the personal trainer is doing that class at the Y because the veterans were interested. So we went ahead and added that. We also have a really great option where veterans can go to the Y in Butler and do the water classes. Okay. And it's totally free. They don't have to be a member at the Y, although, they can. They have a really great option for our veterans. They can get a membership and not have to do the development fee, kind of like an enrollment fee at other places. They call it a development fee. So somewhere anywhere from like $0 to $150 that our veterans don't have to pay, but they do have the membership that you still pay. But the water classes through us is totally free at the Y, and there's options every day of the week. So if they're interested in water fitness, they can go down there and do those.
So Karen, if there is a veteran watching or someone that knows a veteran that could benefit from these classes, how would they go about contacting you and participating?
So there's multiple ways that veterans can participate. One is to call me. I'm the Health Promotion and Disease Prevention Program Manager and the Patient-Centered Care Coordinator. So two realms of what health and wellness and whole health and the way that we deliver healthcare. So for them to participate in any of the classes, they can contact me. They can go through their primary care team, their provider, or their nurse. Basically, all they need is the provider to say that they're physically fit enough to independently exercise. So that just means, they're looking at their record to make sure there's no reason that the veteran couldn't go to the wellness center and independently use equipment or participate in the fitness class. That's it. There's really no reason unless someone's in the middle of some major medical issue that they don't get permission.
So just try to keep it simple. That way everybody can benefit from it. Okay.
Right. The only other caveat is if they go to the Y, they take their veteran ID and their driver's license so that they can put them in their system. They have a little bit of a background check because they have children at the Y. So, they want to do that background check there. That's the extra added thing. But other than that, it's pretty simple.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. And it sounds like our veterans can really benefit from this. And thank you for putting that all together.
Yeah, we're looking at expanding. So if veterans have ideas or something that they would like, we're open to suggestions. We want to, provide the programs and services that they're interested in. So tell them they can certainly contact me. I'm always available to, see if I can make it happen. If it's a class, a fitness class, if it's a program, whatever it is related to health and wellness, we want to provide that so our veterans, can be as healthy as they can be. The healthiest version of them is what we usually say, because it's not the same for everyone.
Right. So it is individualized. That's
exactly
great. So Karen, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you for letting me come again and talk about all of the things we have here at the VA. We're happy to share our information so that you can share it out in the community and the veterans can share it with other veterans that aren't enrolled, because we want them to enroll.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you for helping and everything you do for veterans.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We'll be right back with our next guest.
At Armstrong, our employees take great pride in supporting the community. Here is a historic landmark that makes our hometown special. McConnell's Mill State Park encompasses over 2,000 acres of the spectacular slippery Rock Creek Gorge. Scenic overlooks and waterfalls are popular natural attractions. Visitors can tour a grist mill and covered bridge built in the 1800s. Brought to you by the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Catch all your favorite local programming on Channel 100 or on YouTube.
Hi, and welcome back. I'm sitting here with Sherry Paul from Venue on Main. Sherry, how are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good, thank you. So thank you so much for being on tonight, because I wanted to have you on to share the good news in Butler County. We had that tragic fire on Main Street, and I know that you hosted a fundraiser to help these people and these companies kind of bounce back from it. So I'd really love to hear all about that, please.
Well, after the fire, we delivered lunch to the firefighters that on the day of the fire. And then after the fire, with my husband having a small business on Main Street, it was just kind of like devastating with the small businesses that have what we've gone through with the COVID. And I just felt that we needed to do something just to show our support to small businesses and the fire departments, because they've lost so much in being able to, do their fundraisers and just show appreciation to what they did for Main Street, keeping it from being a larger fire than what it was. So we put together the benefit raffle and spaghetti dinner to try and raise funds for the fire departments and do our part in saying thank you.
Wow, that is wonderful. That's so great that you showed up for the community. And it really just shows, small businesses supporting each other. So can you tell us a little bit about the baskets?
Well, the basket, what's that?
I said, I knew you had a great turnout for the baskets.
Yes, we originally thought maybe 15 baskets at max, and it turned into 51. We had donations from anonymous people just walking in and saying, here, put this on the table. This is our thank you. Some of the larger baskets, we had the Harley Davidson lamp that was, completely a surprise. We didn't even know that was coming until the last minute. A gentleman, Bill Fennick, he helped a lot because, fundraisers aren't just about one person, it's about a group of people. And he helped do a lot of the phone calls, being that I work full time, and, he really stepped up and was, helping us a lot. And this lamp came in and it was just like, wow, where did this come from? And it was handmade, hand painted, and just amazing. Cool. And then, people coming in with bottles of wine and wine racks and children's bicycles. Raps Bicycle Shop stepped up with the bicycles, and it was just amazing that the people and the businesses. I'm just trying to remember. I can't even remember them all. Battery Warehouse and Tire Shop came in with the beautiful baskets for outside, your spring baskets, and if you have a fire, and it was just shocking, like $100 bill walking in a frame, and it was benefited, and every proceed went to the fire departments.
Wow, that is so generous. So everybody showed out, and that's just incredible. We have so much support in Butler County, so that is wonderful. Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit more about the fundraiser?
The Butler Hot Dog Shop, MJ, I have it written down. MBJ Customs and Encore Studios, Sweet Treat Bed and Biscotti, the Hot Dog Shop, Snack and Pack, M2 Additive, Don Paul Jewelers, the Venue on Main, and we had one anonymous for the main raffle tickets. They were for gun galleries. There was a 2-night stay in the king size suite at the Bed and Biscotti. MBJ donated the large basket or raffle of gift certificates to local businesses in the area. All of the food was donated. The cooking was done by Fairground Market. Their time was all donated. And it was just, I had the lady with the cookies, she called me out of the blue and was just like, hey, do you have desserts? And I'm like, not yet. And she made 300 cookies from scratch, and they were amazing. And it was just,
Wow.
it was just the way that it all came together. And, you know, people we didn't know just donating their time. We had 2 ladies donate their time on Friday to pre-sell tickets. And then it just kind of worked like clockwork. You know, nothing could have went smoother. And I was just proud of everybody that showed up.
Well, that is wonderful. And, you know,
And then
I'm sure that you had so many people thanking you for doing that because it is so needed right now. So I know that you are also having a craft fair at the venue on Main, and that is really exciting. So can you tell me about that?
May 15th and 16th, it is local crafters and vendors. The event kind of started by accident in November of last year. And last month we had one, and it was so overwhelming that I was like, you know, we have to do this again, because again, they're small businesses that have been hit hard. They haven't been able to have their home, you know, their craft shows and things like that. So we opened the venue up for the weekend. It's a 2-day event. In May, it'll actually be indoor and outdoor. We have some crafters that are going to set up on the sidewalks in front of our storefronts on Main Street. And then we're going to have crafters inside the venue too. So come down and support them. It's important.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, you're hosting this fundraiser, and now you're still continuing to help out small business. So, you know, that's great that you can come together all in one place. So
We enjoy it.
yeah, definitely. It sounds like a really good time too. You know, people are, you know, they want something to do, and they also want to support small business. So you're making this very easy for them. So that's wonderful.
We're trying. It's not easy by any means, but we're trying.
Right, right. Well, I mean, it's easy for the consumer to have it all in one place. So that is really convenient.
Yeah, and we're also planning another one in November
Okay.
for another craft show. It'll be Small Business Saturday weekend. So we're planning that. And then that's not what the venue's about, though. The venue is actually about being able to have your special event, baby shower, bridal shower, birthday parties. We've had bakes. We've had so many different things going on at the venue that it's wonderful to see people laughing and, you know, enjoying the time there.
Right. And it is gorgeous inside. I've been in there. It is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. So Sherry, before we go, can you give us maybe social media or contact information to be able to attend the venue on Main?
You can contact the venue on Main either by Facebook Messenger or by phone number at 724-496-3207.
Great, Sherry. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Well, thank you for having me on. And again, remember the small businesses are important to America.
Yes, definitely. We'll see you next time on the Butler Buzz. Hey there, Butler. If you want to see more from the Butler Buzz, click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all the shows from the Armstrong Neighborhood channel, you can click the subscribe button down here. I suggest you do both.